Okay. Hello again, YouTube. Double DJ-Derek back for some more Final Fantasy 13. I wasn't even sure what I should title this episode here. I've done, last time here I had finished all the hunts except for the final one, and I was going to start doing some runs on the Adamantoise to max out my levels and get the Trapezohedrons to unlock the ultimate weapons. Every time I've done this in the past, granted last time was over a decade ago, but I've done this many times, I've never found fewer than 2 of the traps. By the time I maxed my levels, usually I found all 3. I don't know how many runs, it probably takes like 40 or so, which that sounds like it's way above the odds for it. But I've done, I think, 32 runs now, and I believe my guys are roughly like 600,000 experience away from being maxed on everything, and I haven't found a single trap. So, and each run is about 125,000, so I only got like 5 more to do. So this is literally all she's got left to be done, you know. You can always just buy them, but they're 2 million a piece. I got like 4 right now, it looks like. I've never tried the dismantling route. I know I could buy one of them, upgrade a weapon to max, and then destroy it, essentially, to get 3 traps. And then do it that way, but that's a bunch of money. So I have no idea how I'm gonna keep doing this here. So I figure I'll do these last few runs and see where I end up. At this point, I'd be shocked if I find one. I've also been under on the platinum ingots too. I haven't gotten as many as I should have. I've got both catalogs equipped. Without any catalogs, there's supposed to be a 25% chance of getting them. With the catalog, it's supposed to be 37.5. I've done 32 runs and I've found 10 of them. So I'm under 30% even. And the trap, I think, is only 1%. And I always thought it increased to like 2.5 or even 5%. I don't know where I read that. It would have been over a decade ago that I did. But apparently it's a 10% buff, which means 1% becomes 1.1. Which means if I did 1,000 runs, I would have 11 of them instead of 10. So it's negligible, if that's right. I'm still wearing it just in case, but it seems very weird that I would be... I've never had an issue getting 2 or 3 of these by the time I max my levels here. In all the times in the past, if the odds were really that bad. So I'll show you. This, the method I'm using to beat this, the exact same I did when I first got to him. You know, like 7 hours ago. 6-7 hours, it's about how many times I've fought him. This cycle I do battling him and then restarting the hunt. It takes about 10 to 12 minutes round trip, including the extra battles to get some TP back. So this battle itself, I think the counter is usually like 1:27. All that's really key is getting haste and faith and bravery on my guys, but I usually just let them all pop on here. I hate the fact that once I get vigilance, it prioritizes that over bravery. And I'd rather cast the bravery. Alright, I think we're good. Odin coming into play does damage to him, and it's enough to wipe out both his legs and knock him over. And then we'll just kill him before he gets back up. Odin doesn't do anything else useful, so I'm going to dismiss him as quickly as possible here. By going straight into Gestalt mode, and then using the Zantetsuken final attack. The majority of the battle is just watching this animation sequence over and over again.
Until next time.
So, we need to get D-Shell, D-Protect, and Imperil. I always manually go for Imperil because they go for the other stuff. I don't want to overlap. Usually get some. Yeah, now they're just being slow. D-Shell. Okay, now we're good. Army of one as soon as he's staggered. And when it's done, switch to aggression and go offensive. You see, I just lost her faith because one of these other idiots buffed her. And now my bravery went away. Doesn't matter, should have more than enough damage. It's Fang that's doing the most with the Genji glove. She's hitting for like 150. And she's not even using her ultimate weapon yet. Usually I'd have one unlocked by now, but that just do rinse and repeat. It took what? Oh, that was a longer one, 1:44. And no trap. One good thing is you do get a gold nugget every time you repeat this, which sells for 60 grand. But now my TP is down to 0 or back up to 1 after that, so I have to hit 5 battles on the way to restarting the hunt. And you get the 80,000 experience for killing him. You'll be at 123.5, I think, by the time we're done with that. So like 8 hunts puts you right at like 9910 or like 988 or something like that. I forget the exact number. So that's what I've been doing. I think it's been, I forget exactly what the clock said when I finished my last stream. It was at like 53 or 54 hours, and we're at 60 now. So that's how long it took to do this loop I'm showing you 32 times. This would be the 33rd. I can actually do that battle quicker if I just target different people manually with lightning when we're doing the buffs. So it saves about 10 seconds. Ah, come on. Always gotta wait for this jackass to turn around. I could fight him dead on, and it'll do, he'll probably get like, it'll take like 5 rounds to kill him. And if you sneak up on him, you can do it in 1. It's because of the fact that he just heals himself.
As if there was any doubt.
And we're already back up to 2 TP, because you need 3 to summon Odin. That's why you repeat this. There is an Adamantoise that spawns right next to a save point, because anytime you save, all the monsters, I think, respawn. So I could be fighting just him over and over again, but then, you know, maybe that's a little quicker than this if I can beat him without needing the TP. But you don't get the guaranteed gold nugget either, so that's 60 grand you don't get. All you're hoping for is the platinum ingot and the trap. If you don't get either, the fight's kind of a waste, especially if you've already maxed your levels. So that's why I always do it this way. rather than try and fight him more times, get more experience, but less reward. You could easily just be wasting your time and spinning your wheels, because you need so much money to max all your characters. Granted, you don't have to do it, but I always do. The only challenges I've got left to do after this is the final level 64 hunt, and also to take out Long Key. I haven't killed his little counterpart, the Shilong Key, yet. I usually do. I don't know what it is. He's got really terrible drop odds for the Dark Matter, which is the final catalyst if you want to take, like, one of your, like, Power Glove, for example, from 250 strength to 350. I swear, like, the last 4 times I played through the game and I've killed one of him, he has dropped that Dark Matter every time. So, I don't know why. It's his rare drop. It's supposed to be really hard to get, and he spit it out every time. So maybe I'll go kill one of those too. There's our Seath Stone. Get behind him. That's one of the raptors that likes to call in the other guys. So, if you can ambush him, definitely better. Rather than have to fight a bunch of his little peons, too. It's not that they're hard, it's just a waste of time. And right now our TP gauge should be almost back up to 3. So I'm going to hit that fight after we end up back at the step with the 2 big guys going head to head, because that's an easy kill. And it's worth 13,000 experience. And that'll be my 5. That's the loop I keep doing over and over again. And then I save and I go to the Adamantoise. I'll do like 4 of these and then spend the experience and see how many more I have to do. Probably only be like 1 or 2. I checked it last night when I was doing this and it was like 500, 600 something I still needed. So, and then I'm not sure if we get all the way to the end of this and I haven't gotten any of them, I'm probably going to try and do the dismantling thing. I know you can do it with, I think it's the Nirvana, the Belladonna wand, I think. Or I can just use Fang's weapon. There's another good one to do it with, supposedly. I've never tried it. I was trying to look this up last night just in case, because I'm just blown away that I haven't found any of these yet, or that many of them as I usually have been able to find in the past. I had one time, actually, I had 3 of them in 8 battles. I got it on the 4th, 7th, and 8th. I actually got 2 of them back to back. And now they're nowhere to be found. Yeah. Beats the hell out of me. I can swore I read somewhere that it was like 2.5 chance to get it, or even a 5% chance with the connoisseur catalog. I mean, see, like I said, that's a lap 123.5 is what you get from doing all that, and we're just barely at 3 TP. So let's go get another one. Maybe you guys would be good luck for me. I just don't find them when I'm off stream. That would be nice. Not hold my breath, though. That must be up here. Oh, wait a minute. I thought that was a separate one. I didn't think that one lit up. Huh. Maybe it is up here. I didn't think I got this little alert if it was up here right when I got on the truck. Well, I thought it was too far. Well, I guess it is. Okay. Should always do these because you can get stuff that's worth selling. Gold nugget, gold dust. What's it? Is it the Veil Blossom Dew? I think is another one. There's one other spot along this route that it likes to spawn, just right behind the heel of the long key at the end of the path here that we sneak past. How did you get hit by that? Yeah, another good dig site is this little dark patch I'm stepping over right now. You find it there all the time. Alright, dum-dum. I'm gonna see if I can do them faster this time. I'm actually gonna use the buffs on the people that should do it. That way. Because when Lightning uses it, they don't tend to expire before the end of the fight. But when the others do, they do, because they suck at it. Although she's not supposed to be great either. I just try to make sure she's always doing two things. See? Like that. Oh, and then I got interrupted, of course.
I gotta do everything. Thank you. Not a problem.
Just goes faster that way.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, whatever. I think that ended up being about the same.
We do this together.
Hopefully you guys enjoy this content I'm doing here. Like and subscribe, of course. I know you hear it from everybody, but it really does help the channels. I've only been doing this for about 5 months now, so I'm also open to any feedback, comments. Let me know, I'll get back to everybody. Planning to play through the entire trilogy here. Once I finish this one, I'll jump over to part 2 and then 3. I also have a listing on my YouTube page of all the games I plan to play at some point. I don't really have an order picked out to do it, so if there's one you want to see, let me know. I will get to it first. Otherwise, I'll just pick something, whatever I feel like, the day I start it. Simple as that. Yeah, 140. Yeah, like I said, took about the same amount of time. Nothing again. Not even the platinum ingot. See, if we were doing this in Eden, these battles would be a complete waste of time. All you're getting is the EXP, which I really don't need anymore. I'm basically maxed. But there's no other way to really get money quick in this game. Be nice if they throw me a bone and give me at least one, so I have something to dismantle with. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to waste 2 million buying it. Because you know, the moment I do it, I build one, I dismantle it, and then I start working on the others, you know I'm going to find them, and then it's just going to piss me off. So that was number 34 we did. I've never actually counted to see how many times I have to level up. The only grinding I do in the entire game is right before the final boss. In fact, I don't even do these hunts when you first get to chapter 11 and they become available. I did like hunt 1 and 2, and then I just went with the main story. You know, once we came back here for the post game, I've done all the hunts since then. I kind of prefer to keep the levels lower, but then I do the level grinding at the very end. There's a spot right before the final boss where you get 100,000 experience for about 9 minutes worth of work. And you keep repeating it. I do that to the point that I get my characters as maxed on their skills as they can, because the Crystallarium isn't fully expanded at that point. There's still one tier that opens up at the end of the game. So I get their 3 main classes all the way to that, and then their 3 off classes, I'll get them to like the roll level 2 and I'll stop. And then I also stock up so that I have, 1 million, have the max amount you can carry over. And then I go finish the game. So then when I start the post game, I'm able to give them all a big head start on it. But that's it. That's all the grinding I did. And then we get all the way up through the first 63 hunts, and then we just keep working on this guy to get our weapons and EXP maxed out before going to the last 2 challenges. That's how I've always done it whenever I've played through this. And I suppose I could load up, I've still got my old save file from 2016 where I've got everything, but it feels like cheating. Like if I don't get them, I don't get them. I gotta find another way to earn them. But I hope that also doesn't add like 10 more hours of grinding so I can have money to upgrade everything. I'm not someone that likes to grind in Final Fantasy games. With the exception of the original Final Fantasy, I can get through and complete every game in the series with 0 grinding. It's always been, to me, just a waste of time to do it. I mean, I've done it before. Like when I was younger, I'd sit and try and get my guys to max level, do all that, but I'm more a completionist of doing all the side quests and stuff versus just trying to become as strong as possible. I'll do the side stuff, and then whatever that gets me to, that's where I'm at. Monotonous, just going back and forth like what I'm doing here. Repeating the same thing just to get stronger. This is what I usually don't do. But these last 2 challenges are kinda really hard to beat without maxing your guys, and there's still a challenge even if they do. Okay. So that's 2 laps complete. So you can see we're 247. Round 3. Wish they'd finally do a remake of this stuff on current consoles. Right now, Final Fantasy 13 is the only one, I think, that isn't available on PS4 or 5. Like this, my PS3 is kind of on its last leg. I'm hoping I get through the whole trilogy here. I've had it repaired I don't know how many times over the years. Because this is one of those backwards compatible ones I can play even my PS1 and 2 games on it. But it's doing what it did before, where it just, the laser goes out. And I've had to have it shipped off and repaired, and Sony apparently will no longer repair anything farther back than the PS4. So I think once it's out, it's dead. And then I've got all these games over here I can't play without rebuying them on newer consoles. But this is the one that is not available. This and its sequels, of course.
Don't sweat it. Thank you.
Yeah, see, this is working a little better, where I got her doing 2 things every time. That'll make it quicker.
Let's make this easy.
The other stuff that's being... Other upgrades that are being given are... But the other people are not as important.
Thank you.
So I don't care if they expire. That was a little better.
Take that. Eat this. Odin. We do this
It's
together.
been so long since I tried to kill this guy without using this Odin summon. I wonder how long it would take to do it the real way. Because if I could, then I could bypass all of those extra battles I've been doing.
The storm is here.
That would save some time. I can't imagine the battle would be much different than the way I fight Long Q, so... If you can't kick somebody when they're down, when can you kick them? It's 3 times nothing. Not even a platinum ingot. Which I'm supposed to get 37.5% of the time, so I should have gotten 1 at least in those 3. I'm still at 10 of them I've gotten, and now we're up to 35 battles I've done. Because you probably need to do this only 2 more times to get the max out my experience, and then I guess we'll just see what we can get out of dismantling a weapon. I'll probably just do fangs and then immediately rebuy it. I don't remember, I'm not 100% sure without looking it up what the other weapons are that you can get the traps from. It's easier to just wait for that guy to turn around to ambush him. If you try and get around behind him, his vision is
Be ready for the
wide
next
enough that by the time you get behind him, he'll turn. And you'll get caught anyway. Just wait for him to flip around and then get him. Kind of wanting to be done with this. Like I said, this is posing an extra problem that I haven't had to deal with before. Although I am kind of looking forward to the next game. I haven't, out of the 3, it's the only one I really kind of kept playing over the last decade. I haven't played part 3 or this one since like 2016. Part 2 was my least favorite at first. Because it deals with a bunch of time travel and stuff, and it was confusing at first, and I just didn't like it, but the more I kind of learned the game, the more I got used to it. And it's actually been my favorite one of the 3. So kind of looking forward to playing that again. And that one, they at least fixed some of the key problems with this one. Like, for instance, you losing the battle if your leader falls. That doesn't happen in the other one. You have to actually lose both your characters. And your party is way more customizable if you want to. Because you're only a party of 2, but your 3rd member is a monster. You're able to recruit monsters. So, and each one is kind of a different type, like one's a Ravager, one's a Synergist. But it does change your party composition as well. You can't just have like a 3 of everything, 3 Saboteur, 3 Sentinels, and so on. Because you can only have 3 monsters at once. That are equipped anyway, that you can change between, so... And you do get a little bit of nostalgia going back to some areas that you've seen, you know, from the original game. Although I don't think there are any of them that are identical to this one. Except a small section of the Vile Peaks. Alright. nice. We're at 370. We'll do one more complete run here and see how close that puts us. See, that's what I was expecting. It had to pop up just as I was getting up to this one. I don't know why it was right off the bat ready to go, you know, that other time. Or I got the alert, I mean. Give me a gold nugget. I need some money. It's passable, at least. It's one of the ones it sells. Not for as much. Here we get the other one. Right down here in this patch. Trapezohedron. No, that can't even happen there. Millerite. That's just a catalyst. By now I've got 1,000 of every catalyst that matters. Except for dark matter, of course, and the traps. Because those are the only ones I need right now. Odin.
We do this together. Until next time.
Whoops. Ah. Damn it. Frickin' buttons. That was about a round wasted. Well, I finally got an ingot. It's 11 out of 36 runs. Alright, I'm sure I'll have to kill him at least once more, so I'm going to reset the cycle again. And then we'll level up and see how close we are. Ugh. Yeah, I always go over, I usually go and kill one of those right before I take out Long Key, and for whatever reason, he's like, his rare drop, the Dark Matter, is every time he was dropping it. I usually only did it once per playthrough, but each time he gave me one. I don't know why. I'm sure it won't happen because I said something about it, but...
That's how it's done.
Always nice to get the sneak attack. I wish it didn't. That's another thing they fixed with the sequel. Here you gotta run around and poke each individual one. Like they wouldn't see you coming. At least in the other one, you guys just run up and do like a sweeping hit and everybody's ready to go when the battle starts. I will be doing, when I get that one, I'll get all 160 artifacts, all the extra hidden endings, and the final cutscene you get to see also that's only available if you do get every artifact. So I think for part 3 I usually get everything as well. As far as I know, there's nothing I missed. I've got the old strategy guide for it. I know I'd looked it up before, but it's been so long since I played it. I know you're on a time limit for it. I think you have like 13 days in game. to do everything. If I remember right, I've always the last 2 or 3 days I just skip because I'm already done. So it never really becomes an issue. The only annoying part is the fact of certain quests being available at certain times of the day. So you kind of have to migrate around at the right time if you want to be efficient with stuff. Alright, do this fight and then I'll level up my guys and see where we're at here. Okay, so we're at roughly 500 grand. Should be, based on what I counted yesterday, I'm sure I'm short. I just don't know how short. So 30, 120, so 150. I actually need 2 more runs to finish her. Or at least like 1 plus another 20 grand or something. Yeah, she needs closer to 200, 210. So yeah, it looks like I need to do 2 more runs. Yeah, he'll be done in 1. He already is done. So close. Okay. Well, let's try this dismantling route. I've never done this before, so I don't know exactly how it's going to work. So, I guess we'll figure it out. So the first thing I have to do is actually pay cash for one of these damn traps. $2 million. Then we upgrade Fang's weapon. There it is. Trapezohedron. Now it's only 25. We have to get it maxed to 100 before we can disenchant it. Or dismantle it, whatever the hell it's called. Alright, I accrued a bunch of this crap here. Alright. Now we use the ultra compact reactor. I bought like 10 of them already. So let's see here. I got 75 levels to go. Even if it was only 11,000, which is going to go up, you know, each time. That would be 7... We're talking easily 800,000. So that's not even going to scratch it. Let's just see how close this gets us. Halfway. That gave us 37 levels. We got 38 to go. And now they're double. They're 21,000. Alright. Time to go shopping. Might as well do this while I'm here. Barbed tails are the most efficient way to get that multiplier. Oh, I was already close. I know I'll end up needing those. Alright, reactors. So 10 got us halfway, and now the price is double. It's probably gonna take 20. $1 million right there. Alright, I'm gonna save again before I use these. Just in case. 'Cause I don't want to overdo it. $1.26 million. Alright, let's see what that'll do. Oh, that was max. That was too much. Alright. Reload. I'm definitely not wasting any money doing this, so. That means reloading to save a few bucks. Because I know I'm going to need way more than I've got. You can see how much money it's going to cost just to max one of these. Maybe it just normally takes me longer than this to get to this point. I don't remember. I feel like I usually have to do more runs than this. That I've done, 36 of them. Maybe I just didn't do... I got more levels at the... in Chapter 13 than I normally do. I don't remember. It's been so long. What am I doing? Yeah, upgrade the weapon. So we're at 62... 600,000. I gotta have. I can't believe we were over by much. Let's just do 1 million. That still was a. Jeez. I'm expecting the multiplier to go way higher than that. I mean, it's good. I don't want to spend the money. 600,000 got us. Yeah, it's gotta be that many levels, and now it's double, and we've still got the same distance to go. Can't be over by much. Sure. 93, yeah. So now that means we've got 7 levels to go at 30,000 apiece. We need another 210 roughly. $180 would be, yeah, 30, that's 6 levels. It should be close enough. Yeah. Just 20,000 points or whatever. I can come up with that between this other random garbage somewhere. Oh, whoops. Trying to boost it up. Organize this crap. Actually, still got particle accelerators. Trying to make sure I don't sell something that is worth money. I should have done that first, so I didn't have to worry about it. Alright, I need 16. No, 17. Really like cutting corners here. I need 3,000, 2,500. Can you get 2,500 out of here somewhere? Any of these are fine. All right, so that's the max item. Now if I dismantle it, I guess I have to de-equip it. Actually, it's a good time to sell my stuff here. Or not accessories, components. Yeah, I do have. I've never sold an accessory all game. I can always go back and do some of that for money. One stick and ingot out of that. Doesn't look like anything else. Is any real value here? I thought this was worth something. I guess it's not. Anyway. Alright. See, I needed to de-equip her weapon. Give her some random thing here for now. Alright, let's see how this works. I've never done this before, so. King's Lance. Dismantle it. 3 trapezohedrons is the key thing there. I don't know what those other things do. If they sell for... Hopefully they sell for a shit ton. Okay. Actually, it's the first thing I'm going to do is check on that. Well, that's useful. 200,000 for that. Tier of woe is not. Fluffy wool. Okay, most of this stuff didn't mean a damn to me. Alright, I need to buy a new weapon. Where was it? Gilgamesh. Shaman Spear. That's the one that we were using, I think. No, Dragoon Lance. That was the one. Yeah, because it had this stifled magic. Yeah, I still got a damn Shaman Spear. What am I doing here? Alright. Now we gotta upgrade this thing again. Maybe this stuff is good for upgrading. That's one level. I don't know how much experience I need to get. I know I'll hit the next tier somewhere in the 20s. So we're looking at 1,000 a level, 20 levels, at least 20,000. Well, there's 20 right there. 14, okay. 14, let's say minimum 7 levels. Could be another 14, so I need at least one more particle accelerator for her. I'm gonna need several. I've still got so much of the crap to upgrade. Alright. Okay, that was probably about right. Catalyst, Uranite, got plenty of those. Now I know we're going somewhere into the 40s for the next tier to get her back to where she was when we started today. Okay. I don't know why I see it's still the same weapon times 3. Why is this now 14.4 instead of 19.2 like it was? It doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's say I need 7 levels, 4,000 apiece. That'd be 28. Alright, let's see how close 2 gets us. I know it'll be short, but... Oh, we got to 21 on them. It could be at any time now. How does this work? These are not bad. I really only want to go one level at a time here. If I can help it. Curious if any of this stuff has any real dollar value attached to it. That'll work. $500 to go. Five. I need 450. 22. Okay, that wasn't enough. 5,000 more. Really pinching pennies at this point. But it's like I'm not going to use this crap for anything else, so... I need 17. Is anything here worth 17? It's all too much. Alright, we'll do that. 23. Damn it. Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. This is tier 2, isn't it? Not tier 3, or tier 1. So I need to get into the 40s on my level. I said that and I forgot because of where it stopped. I was thinking we were going to need to be in the 20s. So I'm like wasting my time doing this. Because I already upgraded it once using the Uranite. Now we're to the point where I would need the trap. Fuck me. Goddamn moron. I wonder how many people are going to be sitting here watching, laughing at me as I go through these first couple levels. And yeah, dumb shit. Pay attention. Alright, let's do another 28 thou. I need at least 18 levels. Yeah, imagine that. It didn't max. You stupid idiot. Alright, we're at 5 per. I need minimum 13 levels. So 13 times 5 would be 65. Yeah, we'll just do that. I'm at 39, pretty close. Alright, I only got one left. There we go. Use the trap. Only got 5 reactors. We know that's nowhere near enough. $34. I'm actually going to equip it. Because otherwise I'll forget. How much cash we got? Just over $1 million. Oh, wait. It's like, that's not right. I need a multiplier. Okay, that looks a little more normal. 660. What did I do first? I did 5. I don't remember how many we did the other time. Yeah, not even close. Problem is I got 3 characters I gotta upgrade here. Might start looking at my accessories and see what I can sell. Because I know what I'm not... 99% of them I'm never going to use again. Alright, it's at 23. It was at 30 by the end. So 30 times 30, that'd be 900. That's going to be way over, obviously. If we figured 25 as an average, 25 times 30 would be 750. It's still under that. Average of 25, it's going to be more than that. Yeah, 94, and I'm still not done. Okay. So if they're 30 apiece now, pretty much, and this level's almost complete, so I'm basically 95. So I'd need 150 to get there. I'm just trying to see if I can at least max this weapon out right now. Oh, damn it. Only afford 3 more. Alright, so I need 150. I'm gonna be far enough away. The problem is that I'm gonna end up spending another one later. $36,000 roughly. See, maybe I can buy the other one that costs, you know, 20% of this and do it in like 3. Thing is, now that I've done all this, now I don't need to find the traps anymore. I just need money. Oh yeah, let's just look at the... Oh, okay, I'll save. Let's look at the upgrades I've got, or all the accessories, and just see what kind of money I could potentially get here. I mean, there's a fair amount of items. Most of these I don't plan to use. All I really need to save is the Gale. So I want that for the last guy, and then the plus to power and the plus to resistance stuff. I'm not going to wear anything else. I didn't realize that sold for that much. It doesn't take much to get that. To make another one of those. I don't need it anymore now. Huh. That might be a way to get some money. Growth egg I don't need either. Crown. Entity ring. Very interesting. What does it take to upgrade that catalog? I think you can... That's an accessory you can buy. I don't know where it is. We have somewhere where you can buy the collector catalog. Curious now if you can make money doing that. Let's see. Oh, these are weapons. Gilgamesh, I think, is all weapons. Yeah. Outfitters. That's your standard accessories. Trial and error. Where the hell is it? There it is. Oh, so it costs 100 grand to buy it. That's why. So yeah, selling the Connoisseur was only worth 25. Now granted, I could turn the other ones into Connoisseur and sell it. I've got 2 other ones currently. Where is it? There we go. So... this thing right here, yeah, it's because it takes like nothing to upgrade it. I should do this one at the very least. Oh, that was a... I've gotten through all my things that build up the multiplier. Back to down to the barbed tails, like I said, that was the efficient way of doing it. Yeah, because I got this Minar stone. And that's an easy finish. 175 is all I need. Now I can sell that thing. Yeah. Easy money for that, at least. Okay. I have no. I'm gonna have to research and see what some of this stuff, like if it's worth upgrading it just to sell it. Now it really just comes down to how fast can I find me some platinum ingots. Because I'm just gonna keep having to do this hunt. I might as well take off that growth egg. Where is it? I haven't upgraded everything here because I didn't know how many of them I would need at this point. She's got the glove, even though it isn't maxing out yet. I was just kind of putting there because I was expecting to. Swap this out for another. Did I go past it? Because I haven't upgraded it yet. Yeah, warrior wristbands. Give her a little more damage. Alright, well, here we go again. If I had a Trapezohedron now, I'm gonna be pissed. Because that literally would have saved me $2 million bucks. And in fact, it's if I turn around and sell the extra one, it's worth less than the platinum ingot. Because you only get, I think, 100 grand for it, or maybe even just 10 grand. I don't remember. But the platinum ingots were 150. EXP gained here will be cut in half because I took off the growth egg, but actually I might as well leave it on for these 2 battles, I guess. I don't know, it really doesn't matter. It's not... Either way, she doesn't need the extra strength. And now with the Fang being maxed, her damage, I mean, she was doing 150,000 already. I think she's going to cap like 300,000 if I remember right. Oh shit. Ah! The hell am I doing? Technique. Summon. Yeah.
Odin. Until next time.
Alright. Curious to see how much damage Fang does here after we get this guy disabled. Alright, let's find out. Alright, show me something, Fang. 150s. You only in the 150s? 170, 185. I'm actually getting up there. Well, I got an ingot at least. See, that's the danger of doing this at Eden. If we don't get the ingot, the battle was basically worth nothing. Here, at least we get the gold nugget. I need to figure out if I can fight this guy without, because I'm gonna have to keep fighting him. I'll probably do that off stream because I'm sure you guys don't want to see this, because now I'm just gonna have to keep doing this for a while. But I want to figure out if I can take him out without having to kill these other guys, if I can just run back and forth. It'd save a lot of time not having to do the 5 battles every time, because I could care less about the experience at this point. I'm just after the money. And I'll try and do a little more selling of my stuff to speed this along, so that next stream I do, we can go after, I'll probably take out Shalong Key, then we'll do the 64 hunt, and I just call it that because there's no way I'm pronouncing that name. It's ridiculous. It looks like somebody just slammed their hand down on the keyboard and got a bunch of letters. And then we'll finish with Long Key, and I'll probably go beat the final boss again one last time just to put a bow on the game. And then we'll move on to 13 Part 2, or X2. 13, I forget what the hell it's called. It's not 10-2, 13-2, I guess. I might just for the hell of it. I think I'm gonna. Next battle. Let's see how it goes. If I'm gonna get the TP here anyway, so I've got it. But let's see how this next battle goes. If I don't use Odin, if I just buff up and then attack him. Because I have to use a lot of the same methods that I would against Long Key. But the problem with him is not usually knocking him down the first time, it's the second time, because he comes up with a new attack combination that can insta-kill you even at full health. If you're not prepared for it, or haven't figured out how to deal with it at least. So I've already timed this before to, like, what I've been doing, these 5 battles, plus summoning Odin method of killing him, takes me about like 12 minutes, 11 minutes to do one complete path. I want to see how much time it takes to kill him without doing that, and then complete the loop without fighting the guys and see if it's any faster. Because I'm pretty sure I can get around every one of these battles here. I don't need to do any of them if I don't have to. Maybe the big one right before this might be a tricky to dodge, but I think I can do it. I think there's enough space. The other way you can do this, if you want to go the Eden route, is you fight the sacrifices over and over again. You spit out, like, they drop the perfume item all the time, which sells for 12 grand, which is not a, you know, that's 20% of the gold nugget, but also then you don't have to make this big loop. So if you're killing those, and then killing the Adamantoise up there. I've tried both methods. I preferred this one, but I don't know. Maybe we'll take a look at it again. I don't know if just going to the save point respawns the Adamantoise or not. I think if he does, then he literally is standing right on top of you, and you can just save, fight, save, fight. Alright. So let's go see what it's like taking him on without Odin. I've tried before, but again, it was a decade ago, or probably longer than that, because I usually don't. And it would have been when I was much lower level. Maybe at this point, it might be more feasible to just do that. So the trick will be, how long does it take to knock him on his ass without Odin? Is it better than doing those 5 extra little fights? I'm fully expecting to get a Trapezohedron here from him in the very near future, just because it's the game spiting me. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, new strategy.
Thanks.
I'll have to buff up and then heal up. And then from there, start debuffing the legs. After like his 4th stomp, 3rd or 4th stomp, I think he's going to use Quake. But I don't know what he's going to do after that. let's see how quickly we knock him down. See that the stupid AI like uses the Ga spells because there's more than one target. Right. And those also don't last as long. Whoa, something got staggered. Okay, that one's down. That one's too slow there. Oh, here comes the quake.
Don't worry. New strategy.
The other issue we're going to run into is when we knock him down, it's going to be right about the time that all my buffs start wearing out. Oh, I didn't think that would kill her.
No.
Damn it. I could easily healed there. Well, at least now I got an idea of what this is doing. I think it's better if I just manually cast the debuffs. Because of how we can't rely on Hope and Fang to do the ones they should do. Alright, let's try it again. See, I don't think I'm really saving much time doing it this way.
Let's make this easy. Don't sweat it. Thanks. Don't back down. Let's make this easy.
Actually, it's probably just as fast to do it auto. Go for the kneecaps. Oh shit, bad time to quake. Damn it. Should have planned for that. That was stupid. I'm probably screwed. Yep. Oh, I get greedy. I forgot about Quake. That was my own fault. I should have just healed up after taking out the first leg. And then it wouldn't have been a problem.
Don't sweat it. Let's make this easy. Don't sweat it.
It's kind of interesting. The damage where you're standing affects the damage. If you're right under his feet when he does that stomp, it does way more damage to you. But it's also something you're not able to dictate. Ah, shit. Okay. Got enough healing off before that happened. It's definitely not as mindless fighting this way instead of doing the repeating that pattern I was doing.
Time for another approach.
I better heal again just to be safe here. If she's ever gonna attack. There. Now we go back to this method. See where my buffs are when this starts to finish. The important ones are bravery and faith. The rest really don't matter. Well, it looks like they're gonna last. Well, I guess we can beat him this way. The question is, how long did it take?
Just like I planned.
So that was 3, so it was roughly 2 more minutes for the fight. And now I can go restart it without doing any of the extra battles. I'm sure I'll end up with a pattern too, like I attack for 3 rounds, I heal, rebuff, attack, heal, whatever. Where I'm kind of figuring out as I go here, so I'll get more efficient at it if I continue doing this. But it's not as simple as the other way I was doing it. And there's not margin for error because you can get killed doing it this way. You really don't take any damage doing it the other way. He only gets 2 attacks off and it's not enough to kill you. So this is clearly a more dangerous method. The question is whether or not it really saves that much time. Because we're able to sneak attack pretty much every enemy we run into here. How long have we been going so far? A couple hours. Probably not going to go too much longer here on this. I will try and do some more off stream. Get my guys maxed out so we can show you the final stuff and beating these big challenges of the game here in the next stream. But I get a lot of money I gotta come up with in the game before I do that, so we'll see how I can do that. Or fastest ways to do that. Maybe I'll do some research on that. I've never had to do it. I think I know why I think I've just had to do a whole lot fewer runs to get to max level because I grinded longer than normal at the end of chapter 13. I thought I remembered doing, you know, getting my main classes to the end and getting the other 3 up to roll 2, and that's where I stopped. You know, and finished the game. But I think maybe I just didn't do the extra rolls at all. I left them at, they were at like 0s. And I got I know I had the others maxed. But then I just didn't touch them at all until I got to the post-game content after finishing the other 3. So that would have meant that, you know, many more laps on this Adamantoise and more opportunities to actually find the trap. Who knows? But we're here now. So now I gotta figure out another way to make money. Because the extra time spent there apparently worked against me in the long run for this. Because your odds are just so terrible to find that damn thing. I wasn't even paying attention. Did I do those fights or did I run past all of those? Did I actually fight those? I was just talking and going. I was trying to see how fast it was to do without it, and then I think I fought him. Ugh. Fucking idiot. Alright, I'm going to try and do it one more time, and I'm going to try and remember not to hit anything in the process. And we'll see if I can kill him more efficiently this time. Ugh. When you get that big fold-out thing, you know it's a better item. Let's check. Well, that's something that sells, at least, for a decent amount. Gold nugget is what I'd be hoping for. I think it's the boost that Fang gives that are the ones that just are not sticking. The others, I know Hope gives good stuff, and Lightning's ones stick around as well. So it's whatever boost Fang is giving out, that's what doesn't stick.
Let's make this easy. Use strategy. Steady now.
Why am I on the right leg? Usually starts with the other one.
Don't sweat it.
Go after the head, you can't hurt it yet. And it doesn't take long to stagger those things. Ah, see, she lost her bravery this time. And it's really all about Fang. She's the damage source. Yeah, Lightning's only hitting for 50. Well, Fang's hitting for 173. Platinum ingot, I'll take it. Oh, damn it, I didn't look at the clock. I wanted to see how long that was. That one went a lot quicker than the other time. So who knows, maybe this is more efficient once you guys are strong enough to do it. I'm just gotta remember to dodge the enemies. Not waste my time fighting them. Because the more platinum ingots I get, they're 150 grand a piece, plus the 60 for the nuggets. So I'm really getting 210,000 per lap. That's 4 of those ultra compact reactors each lap. So it shouldn't take too long. But I still gotta do upgrade Lightning and Hope. Both of them are at the point, you know, where I can use the Trapezohedrons and give them their ultimate weapon. But then I still probably need, you know, 20 of the ultra compact reactors to max them out. Each. So, I mean, that's $1 million in cash right there. Dodge the behemoth. Well, I may not have seen the time for the battle, but I did save right before that, so we could check and see how it compares to my normal, 11, 12-minute times for making the loop when I have to do the other battles. Alright, this group up here is the only one I'm not sure if I can dodge. I think I can. I don't know how much room there is to the right. I know there's no room to the left. See if I can get around them. Well, I guess I have to go. If I go up here, I can. Okay. This guy's not even looking at me. So then the question becomes, do you try and do more fights in Eden if it's possible to do it just over and over and over without the guaranteed gold nugget after each fight? And just bank on getting your platinum ingots. Is that better? Or doing it this way, in however many minutes it takes you to run down and back for an extra 60 grand every time. So do you want guaranteed progress, or do you want risk, doing it faster and possibly getting less? I guess becomes the trade-off. And of course, if you're still calculating experience matters too, but my guys should be maxed, or really close to it. I just haven't bothered to do it yet. Alright, curious to see the timer on the save clock here. Alright, so we were at 62:23. That looked like it was 10 minutes later. So we saved a minute or two. 62:34. No, that was 12 minutes. That was the same amount of time. $23:11. Yeah. So the time needed, the extra time needed to fight the Adamantoise is about the equivalent to the time needed to just do the cheap fight with Odin, and then kill the little ones on the way. It comes out to be about the same. Trying all these different methods, trying to find one that works better, but there doesn't seem to be one. And this way you clearly get less experience than if you're using Odin. Meaning because we're not doing the extra battles. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. I'll do this battle, guys, and then I'll probably get to end the stream here. After I get back to the save point, I mean. So, hopefully you're enjoying this. Like I said, like and subscribe. It really does help. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I will get back to everybody.
Don't back down. Don't sweat it.
Deal with this.
Change of plan.
This is almost the exact same method I use when fighting long key. Or at least the beginning of it. Platinum ingot, platinum ingot. Of course not. Alright, I have no idea how many of these we killed. I stopped counting once we basically gave up on the Trapezohedron. I think we did like, so I'm probably at like 40, 42, somewhere in there. I think it was at 37 where I stopped fighting them. Or I stopped hunting for it. And did the dismantling, so. Alright, I'm gonna run back through again. I'm gonna try and avoid everybody. And save up and call it a day. So, thank you guys for watching. I will trying to think how much time I'm gonna have to do this. I will try and get back on tomorrow and stream for you guys and finish this if I get a chance to do more grinding tonight off stream. Either way, I try and stream at least every other day, if not every day. So, I've got some stuff I have to do tomorrow too. Don't know how long it's going to take me. So I may be free, I may not. But at the very least, we'll try and finish this game here. Don't jump it, you son of a bitch. Now it's actually faster to do the battle than it is to, like, retry and exit. I already got 5 TP and I've already got max experience. I don't care. Of all the places he could be jumping back and forth, has to be right there in that corner. I guess I can get around without jumping up there. Well, at least hopefully everybody that's been watching these can consider themselves an Adamantoise master at this point. Showing you a couple ways to take him out. An easy way with Odin, or a more straightforward way with the regular combat. Whatever. At this point I'm grasping at straws looking for positives here. Am I max level? Sure. Let's see if everybody's maxed yet. Okay, she's done. She's got another 16. Oh, he's done. Says already finished, actually. Benil. Yep. So it's just Fang. He needs like 2 battles. The one Adamantoise will be enough. Where the hell am I? Oh yeah. Damn jumping wolf. Whoa! That scared the shit out of me. I think he was on the other side. I was not expecting that. I jumped. Alright guys, that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a good one.